What do you want?
Excuse me, I was wondering if you could tell me where a guy named Skaven was, looking for someone like that.
Gavin. I'm not from here, man.
Ah, well,
I'm from
excuse me.
Israel. That's one of the natives.
My apologies. Carry on.
And Nava, you land and you start asking people. And as you start asking people around for just information on, are you just asking in general for general golem information?
Yeah, about if anyone recall a golem being around, like a masterless, either masterless or with a gnome master golem.
You get a lot of responses of people going, not without a master, and some saying, I don't really check to see where the master is. Most of these people seem kind of skeeved out by golems and just don't want to go anywhere near them. So, like when you mention them, they kind of cringe a little bit. But as you're asking around, you hear a voice come from the alleyway. It says, "Hey, heard you're looking for a golem. I've got some information for you." And out of the shadows steps a skeleton in a robe.
Spoopy! I called it.
And
the
he
guy
looks like
in the
that.
dark corner wearing a robe.
You can say that. Where is it?
It's below the picture of Riddleport on...
Oh, there we are. Whoa, hey there.
Hello. Please, come with me. I can give you all the information you need.
Bad touch.
Stranger danger.
I'm gonna let Pineapple do a sense motive check.
Well, you aren't with us, are you? Or did you return?
No, he's completely separate. Oh, man.
He took
Okay,
off me to this guy.
Pineapple knows there's something skeevy going on. Pineapple wants nothing to do with this guy.
Even though Pineapple is nowhere near this guy. I'm gonna roll a sense...
Right beside me.
Oh, yeah, but you said you went off on your own.
Yeah, with Pineapple. That's how he went off.
Pineapple.
We didn't see Skeleton, but Nava did.
Yeah, you guys have no idea where I am or what I'm doing.
Oh.
Yeah, Pineapple
Oh.
is hating this dude.
Oh. Ignore my wasted good roll then.
Alright, well, so this guy, I'm going like, what did you say again? Before we start to...
Oh, he said that he had all the information you could possibly need for Golem.
Okay, why? Well, would you mind coming out and we can maybe have a chat at, like, a tavern nearby or something?
No, skeletons aren't terribly well received by the general populace.
I know. That's kind of unfortunate. Like, one of my most recent buddies is a skeleton.
Oh, really?
Ever heard of Bakerton?
Actually, let's have him roll a knowledge history check. What, you mean like Thaddeus Bakerton?
Yeah, basically, you must be hurting. I'm looking for his buddy that was involved with some golem.
Hold on, Thaddeus Bakerton's been dead since longer than I've been dead.
What I'm just gonna eat on the stage.
Like I said, I've known him as a skeleton. I've met him post-death.
Interesting. Well, please, follow me. I'm sure we can help.
Look, don't take this the wrong way, sir. This town has, rumors, has a reputation. If I'm going to be having a chat with a stranger, I'd rather it be in the open.
Roll me a diplomacy check.
Alright. Nice. Kind of.
Bah. Oh well. I'll find somebody else. He frustratedly glares at you and roll me a fortitude save.
Oh no, what? Okay. Fort is, wow. Big savings here.
Is that enough? That is not enough. So you catch fire and take 6 damage.
What?
And then he turns around and walks down the alley. You are now on fire. You probably want to stop, drop, and roll.
Is anyone reacting to the fact that a person just suddenly got caught on fire?
You see a bunch of people kind of walking through the streets, walking past you, and you hear some chuckles as actually some people just watch you being on fire. This is not a nice city.
I'm dropping and rolling. Is that
Alright.
a thing to roll, or?
No, you don't need to roll anything. You just
Roll
make a
to
full
roll.
round action to stop, drop, and roll.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So the skeleton's gone though. He's back down the alleyway.
I'm not seeing anything at all in the alleyway, right?
Well, you got dark vision.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, you actually see him still walking down the alleyway even though it's dark, and he turns a corner. And now you don't see anything else besides like some crates sitting in the alleyway.
Okay, I'm gonna take back to the air. I'm gonna try and track him from the air.
All right. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Presumably still trying to find this Gavin guy.
All right. Well, you ask around, and eventually you actually make your way to one of the nicer areas of town. Kind of overlooks the water, and your talk kind of you kind of end up bouncing from merchant to merchant who doesn't seem to have any answer for you, until like one of them finally says, "Look, just go into the bar over there. That's where I always get my local information." And it's a tavern with the name Publican House above it. It's got a dented bronze mug on the side for its logo.
Oh, well, thank you very much for the app then.
Mm-hmm.
And are the rest of you guys following Don?
Yep.
How is the weather?
The weather's actually pretty good. It's actually
So it's
surprisingly
sunny.
a great sunny day, yeah.
I mean, I have been begrudgingly walking around with my parasol.
Sir, what is that you're holding?
It's your brother.
Please don't ask. No, it sucks.
Sir, if I'm going to be traveling with you for a while, I imagine I'd get an answer for that sooner or later.
This is off character. I'm wondering, at what point should I start to think about just thinking back to it instead of just talking out loud?
Roll me like a knowledge arcana check,
Yeah.
because that would help you kind of. Oh yeah, you actually figure that out after you finish that big first conversation, so you can just think back to it
Yeah.
now.
Okay. In that case, it protects me from the sun because I have sensitive skin, and it's cursed, so I can't get rid of the ugly thing.
Ugly? It's very colorful, sir. I like it.
Yeah. Good for you.
So you guys walk into the publican house, and you notice that this place is almost packed, except almost everybody in this bar is crammed into this corner. With they seem to be all centered around this human druid with a large tiger curled up quietly behind his chair, just spewing loud stories to this crowd. And on the other side, the only people who aren't completely enthralled by this guy are a couple of rough-looking human men in the corner. And then there's the bartender, who's a kitsune actually, and he is cleaning a glass that never quite seems to be clean.
Kitsune. Yeah.
Yep.
Fox person.
How many tails?
He's only got one that you see.
So either very young or very old.
So yeah, I mean, this guy's just shouting stories into this crowd. He's got one where he's shouting. Then I told that Kraken that his time had come, and I steered the ship head on into the jagged cliff face. Barely got away by transforming into a hawk. one of the guys from the crowd shouts. But what about Fang? What did he do? Oh, well, I cast Spider Climb on him, and he was able to leap heroically off the ship, climb to safety. Now, who's buying the next round?
Good story, bro. I don't say that out loud.
I'm making a will save to see if I'm too busy listening to him. No, I completely ignore him apparently.
Right, actually, Don, because you're completely ignoring him, I want you to roll me a perception check.
Hey, alright.
With that, you can tell that pretty quickly that none of these mugs actually have anything in them. All the mugs of ale that these people seem to be drinking from are just completely empty.
So I'm guessing there's a illusion going on, a scam or something. I relay that to the other two.
Oh, that's
The,
good to know.
The bartender looks up at you and sees you there and says, "Hello, can I get you a drink?"
No thanks. We're just here for information, if you know what we mean.
Information. I can see what I can do to help. What are you looking for?
We're looking for a guy named Scaven. I was told that we might find him here, or his whereabouts at least.
Scavin. Name almost rings a bell. It's on the tip of my tongue.
I put a gold coin on the counter.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
He swipes that immediately and says he's staying in the back of Elf Puncher Book.
Same old in riddle.
Staying where?
Mode.
He's in the back of Elf Puncher Books. It's a bookshop down by the water.
Alright, thank you very much.
Elf puncher?
You sure I can't offer you a nice glass of our finest ale here while you're here?
Nope.
I'm sorry, but I don't think that, really thirsty.
Oh, but this isn't any sort of ale that you've ever seen before. It's a special ale. It's only visible and tangible to those worthy.
Do I need
Good
roll
luck with
knowledge
that one.
Deal.
So
Of
long.
only 1 gold per pint.
Bye.
Do I need to roll knowledge folklore to find that out, or to recognize that reference?
I guess if you want to roll knowledge history, but I don't think the Emperor's New Clothes actually has a D&D equivalent.
The Emperor's New Boot. So, well, yeah. We've got what we wanted, so just leaving.
Here's a steal at only a gold a pint. You sure?
Yep.
I just leave.
I'm just
Alright,
leaving as
have a
well.
good one. Tell all your friends about us.
Uh-huh.
Well,
What friends?
Alright, now, but you take to the skies in order to track down this skeleton. And you see that he's still, you actually managed to track him pretty well. He's actually still walking through the alleyways. Then he kind of ends up stopping and sitting down on one of the crates in one of the back alleys, closer to one of the main streets, looking like he's looking for somebody else to potentially talk to.
Yeah,
Like he
basically,
does you.
what I want to do is just see what is the scam that he's pulling.
Okay, so you just kind of hover above and wait.
just as kind of did it.
So you actually see, a few minutes later, he actually manages to pull somebody else aside and chats with them for a bit. Now, are you going to do anything to try to hear what he's saying, or do you just want to
Yes.
watch? Okay, so it's going to be hard from your current distance, and getting closer may make it harder to be unnoticed.
Yeah, that's what
How do you want to handle it?
No, I think I'm not going to listen. I'm going to watch and
Just
see
gonna watch?
where they go first.
All right. So he kind of actually does manage to talk this guy into following the creepy skeleton to the back alley, and you see that the dude gets led back down one alley and around a corner and then around another corner, kind of into the deepest alley center of this area, and the skeleton turns around and slits his throat.
Well,
Who would have seen that coming?
The dude starts shrieking, and that doesn't last for very long because then the dagger that was used to slit his throat is then shoved into his mouth, and the dude catches fire.